Hello, 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 friends. Happy Friday, everybody. Look, I have a special guest with me today. This is Heather. She does not look like Van Gogh.
Yeah, you don't know. You didn't know what I looked like before.
This is Heather, everybody. Heather is joining me today. Happy Friday. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you, wherever you may be in the world. I see my friends were already hanging out in the chat. We got Ola Joe. Good morning to you, my friend. Amy D, Snuggles, Miss Franny, Miss Monica. Who else is here? Kim, hello to you. I'm so sorry, friend, to hear about your food delivery situation and the three initials I won't say. I hope that things get better there in Jersey. Monica, hello to you. Laura Crafts, best ill no joy. 339. Hello, hello, hello. Jessica. Who else? Danielle. Who else? Did I get everybody? Gracie, hello. Yarn over hook, hello.
Hi, Ola
Welcome,
Joe.
Ola Joe. Gracie, hello. Excited about the Olympics. Who else we have? Renee, hello to you. I think. Oh gosh, so many of you guys are here. Hello. It's always so lovely to have a full house. Hello, T Farm 03. Hi, Vicky, Arrow Lover, Mags does crochet. Hello to everybody. If I didn't say a name, I'm so sorry. It just keeps going. And I'm like, oh my God.
Good morning.
I know. Good morning. So I'm so excited. I have the lovely Heather here with me today. It was a surprise. I did not know that she was with me. And so I'm very happy that you're here. How are you, Heather?
I'm doing pretty good. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's Friday, which is always nice. I have the crocheted sweater on.
Ooh, you're fancy.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
that one of your patterns or is it
Mm,
someone else's?
no, I made it when I worked at We Crochet. It was one of the We
Okay.
Crochet patterns. It's called the Floral Tapestry Top. It is free on crochet.com if you want to try it.
Okay.
And I was always the girl in the office who made the colorful sweaters, instead of the neutrals. So
Yes. Oh, nice. That's beautiful.
thank you.
Really, really nice. So, would you like to do the congratulations to last week's winner?
Oh
I didn't
yeah.
see it.
Oh
I didn't go
man,
into
I
that.
wasn't prepared for that.
Oh,
What?
sorry.
No. I usually I have a little notepad on my computer that I always put all my current notes on, and I usually have it on there. And today I don't. So why don't you do it, and I'll.
Okay. All right. I'll do it. So, congratulations to Iris F. You are the winner of the prize for this week, which was 3 raspberry hooks. Congratulations to you. And then next week's winner is going to receive 3 raspberry hooks plus a laurel hook tray. So
Yeah.
make sure that you go and sign up for the giveaway. You don't want to miss out on this. As I always say, we're not giving you the junk. We're giving you stuff that has just been released.
That's
So make
right.
sure that you sign up for the newsletters. And then today, as some of you have alluded to in the chat, we have a brand new hook being released. And yes, 2 weeks of new hooks. That's how we starting out 2026, right, Heather?
Exciting.
So do y'all want to see the hook? Do you want to see it? It's so pretty.
When sneaking up. Oh,
Look at
so
that.
cool. These ones are the
It's
coolest. And it's been like,
beautiful.
I don't know, 18 months at least. I didn't count, but it's been a long time since we've had one of these hooks that
Yes.
was, the alpha that's partially wood and partially swirled acrylic resin. The
It
last one we had
just,
was the walnut and emerald, which was a while. It was like
that was a while
November of
ago.
2024 or something like that.
Yeah, that was a while ago. I just love these hooks are so creative because like you probably can't see it, but do you see how my hook, so they say, I believe Pam said that they break the hook and then they
They
pour
break the
the
wood. They
resin
break the
and they
wood.
break the wood
Yeah.
and then they pour the resin. And mine is so cool the way the wood is broken.
Yeah, they make like a block, I think, like a block of wood.
Yeah.
They break it and then they pour resin
Pour the
between the
resin.
two pieces, and then they probably cut it into rectangles to turn.
Yeah.
You can see that like jaggedy.
Yeah, that's
Actually,
what I
in
love. I think
photography,
it's
it was awkward because it made like an optical illusion, so it looked like it was broken there on some of the
yeah,
hooks.
yeah, yeah. This one is so cool. I love it. I think that they're so beautiful. Alpha hooks in general are just beautiful, but this one is the resin. These are just so pretty. What does
Yeah.
the tip of yours look like?
Oh yeah, yeah. These are they're always unique because
Yeah,
the makers get to make. I have a couple of them. The makers get to do what they want on the ends. These ones
yeah,
match yours, so
yeah. I guess they were like, we're gonna do all of these the same, but
yeah.
they're
It's
just
probably just
beautiful.
because it's a shorter. Like I think also I don't know.
Let me see. Do I have another one?
Yeah, I don't have any other alphas in here with me. I have an old one I actually bought from Furls in the early days with me working here, which was the same kind, but like
More alphas.
I think it was I don't know what it was, but it was some kind of purple sword.
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
I keep
I
this
think
one in
that
a place of honor on my desk.
so they're so pretty. They're art. They're truly art. Love them, love them, love them. So they are available now on the website, everyone. Let me
Drop
see.
a link in the chat.
To,
Sorry, I have a really clicky keyboard now. So
uh-oh. That's always
I just
fun.
got it last week. It's like clicky, clicky.
Oh gosh. I used to, when I worked in an office, I did not like people who had those clicky keyboards. I'm like, why are you trying to prove that you type super fast? So what? I can't take that back.
True.
Okay.
I do type super fast though. So everybody needs to know it. You guys can hear it from Oregon all the way over to New York, how fast I type.
So the beautiful limited edition Azure olive wood alpha series crochet hook is now available. It's $149. It's starts at size G up to
10. I don't know what the letter for 10 is.
Is it P? 10 millimeters. So a size 4 millimeter all the way up to a size 10 millimeter. And it is absolutely beautiful. And this product also goes to One Tree Planted. So it's a wood product. So you're still planting a tree when you purchase this beautiful hook. So go and get it. If you are in the market for a new pretty, this is the pretty you should add to your collection.
Sorry, I'm just making sure it's showing up on the website.
I saw it. That's where I am.
Yep. Yeah, it's on there.
It's there. It's there. We love the alphas. They're just so beautiful. They really are. They're just gorgeous hooks. So yeah, everybody. So what you got going on?
Well, let me just show you something that I just finished crocheting.
Okay.
Yesterday in my meeting because I was just like I need a red scarf. So I just made this like mesh little red scarf. It's just a little cute, like
so cute.
Yeah, and I made it mesh so that it would be like more drapey, you know.
Yeah,
so it
yeah.
Chonky.
Yeah.
And all it is filet crochet, which is what is it? 1 double crochet, 2 chains, and then you skip 2 of the bottom chains, and then double crochet again. But then I did a diagonal edge.
Oh, you fancy.
Yeah.
This is cute.
Yeah, so I just made this up. There's no pattern. I could write it for you if you guys know how to do
like this. That could be a really cute little scarf too. A head scarf.
You could put it on your head. Let's see.
Yeah.
You go this way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go like rockabilly. So it's basically like the size of a bandana, but it's crochet.
It's so cute.
There we go.
I love it. I love it. I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it.
And so I made what? Sorry, let me interrupt. I'm gonna interrupt you for a second. I made this one in alpaca yarn, but it was too itchy for my neck. So this one's made in cotton.
Yeah, nice. So that's cotton.
Yes, it is cotton yarn.
Oh, very cute. Now you were telling me before we went live about the sweater that you have on. So tell the folks about.
Oh yeah, so this one I made it a long time ago, but it's the floral tapestry top. It is from crochet.com. It's a free pattern. It It was, I think, it wasn't the first sweater I made, but it was one of the first ones. That's why the neck's so wide, because I didn't know that like you can't just add stuff on top and make it work. But like I added these like lines on the top. But yeah, it's really pretty. It probably took me, I don't know, 6 weeks to make. That's about how long it takes me to make a sweater. But it was really fun. And it is tapestry crochet, but I believe it uses a double crochet. I think it uses double crochet instead of single. So I don't know if you do a lot of tapestry, but it's usually single crochet, and it just like doesn't grow very fast. So the double helps it grow a little faster.
I'm actually working on blocks for a sweater. A friend of mine asked me to make this. I don't know why I agree to these things, Heather. I don't. Especially when I'm like, sure, community. I can make that. No problem. Never made anything like this before in my life. So it's a cardigan. And it's for a sorority, Zeta Phi sorority. So I made the letter blocks.
Oh my gosh, that's so cute.
I don't know which way it's and I was struggling with the
that looks really good.
Okay. And so, and then on the back it's gonna have the word finer. So like I had to get my daughter to help me with the graph.
That's amazing.
I was like, this is not portioning correctly. She kept standing back like, yeah, no, mommy, that's not working. So she's in Excel and she's like putting in little boxes and making the letters for me. And she's so helpful. I'm so thankful.
I had my son who's 18 now, but he was, I think, 12 or 13. He designed a graph for me for one of my we crochet designs too, because he's really artistic. So he and I collaborated, and like he did a little pixel art for me, and then I gave him notes, and he came back and changed what I needed him to change and stuff. So yeah, it was so fun to collaborate with a kid on a creative project.
It really is inspiring to see how they think and how they process things in a creative way. And I'm like, okay, see what you did there. I love it. So it's cool to have creative kids.
Yeah, definitely. I have a stepdaughter too, and she I made her, I think I showed a few weeks ago, I showed the pigeon purse that I made on it's on the YouTube. If you look at our YouTube feed, like the little posts that you can post on YouTube, it's on there. But so I made a pigeon purse. I crocheted it, and I put it in our family white elephant gift party for Christmas, and she fought for it. So she got it, and she wears it every day. And yesterday she's like, I have so many friends who asked if you can make them one of those. And I was like, no.
It's one of one, right?
I only do it for when I know it's an act of love for people who I love, and I want to put my time in for.
I have to go check it out. I haven't seen it. I have to go check that out.
Yeah,
it's on the Furls YouTube.
Yeah, so on YouTube I guess you can post kind of like Facebook posts. It's like just like static posts. So there's a spot on our YouTube channel where whenever I chat about something in the comments here, people are like, post about it. So I posted on there. It's a couple weeks back.
Okay, I want to go and check that out. Let me see if I can find it really quickly. If I can't, then I'll just
And I'll
it would be in like posts. Okay.
Yeah.
I see posts.
Yeah, last week I posted the project I was working on, which is a zigzag chevron sweater thing with some variegated yarn. Okay, am I the only one who you see variegated yarn and you're like, oh man, it's so pretty, but you know that it doesn't look very good in crochet? Like you're kind of disappointed when you crochet it. So I
love variegated yarn. I do. I think I'm trying to see if I don't have anything around me that is with variegated yarn, but I made a cardigan with some before, and it came out really nicely. I think that if it's like something big,
it depends on the stitch too, I think.
And definitely, like you can't use a busy stitch with variegated.
No, so there's different yarns will affect your crochet look different ways. Even like a tweed, they're so pretty, but it still obscures kind of, if you have any fancy stitches, you can't see them as well because the tweed's like visual static basically. There's the pigeon purse. But
There's the
variegated. So I saw this sale on some really pretty variegated yarn online, and I spent an hour researching patterns that I could potentially make with it. In my opinion, variegated yarn looks great when it's a moss stitch, which is like the one you chain one and single crochet into the bottom chain, like the chain underneath it. So it kind of looks like knit a little bit. And then I think some zigzags can look good, or like thin stripes. But this is what I ended up doing. You could see there's 3 different yarns. One's black, one's like a longer variegation, and one's like tiny variegated. So
is this going to be, what is this going to be?
Probably like a tank top or something like that. Okay. Just a little sweater, maybe. It's a tube right now. I guess I could stop now and just make it a cowl scarf.
A cowl would be cute.
Yeah, that could be cute. So
a cowl would be cute. So what stitch is this? This looks like
it is a ripple. It's not a good one, but it's basically it's 7 double crochets, and then at the top of the peak you do 3 into 1 stitch, and then 7 more, and then you skip 2 stitches. That's pretty much it. So it's something I think it was like an AI. I was looking for how to do a ripple or something, and I found a blog post that said it. So then I was doing it, but then I noticed that the graphic that they had with it, like the stitch graphic, didn't match what their instructions were, and I was like, what is this site? So but I had already started, so I was just like, let's just see what happens. So that's kind of
that's funny. What is this site? Where am I?
I didn't look at a reliable source. Well, I was like, it's just a stitch pattern, right? Like, so I can just Google it. It'll be fine. But it wasn't. It's fine. We'll see how it looks. It looks a little messy to me, but we'll see.
So fun. I love it, love it, love it. Love trying new things. Last week I was telling everyone that I was going to try and Tunisian crochet. And so at first I was, looking at something big, like, okay, let me see if I could use one of my big furls hooks and see if I can make something. But then I was like, hey, how about an earring? So of course, before this live, I was like, let me see what I can do really quickly. So I started an earring.
Oh yeah.
I don't know how it's going to turn out, but I'm watching a tutorial to see what I could do as far as an earring is concerned with Tunisian crochet. So I am sticking to my word, y'all. I am doing some Tunisian crochet. I'm not gonna not do it. I'm gonna stick to my word.
I feel like it's sometimes crochet is a matter of faith. Like you get in the middle and you're just like, what is this mess? Like, what am I doing right now? Do I want to put more time into this? But then when you get to the end and blocking is the important,
so important,
really important. It usually kind of, you're like, oh, okay, it's not that bad. Like,
yeah.
On the runway now. I'm sorry, I've been watching reruns of Project Runway, so it's like they make their messy stuff, and then once it's on the runway, it's like, oh, I see the vision.
Yeah, it came together.
It
came together. So, do you have multiple projects at a time, or do you work on one and finish?
Yeah, kind of. During Black Friday season, I bought a bunch of patterns from Journey Chanel Crochet. So I at that time when I was buying the patterns, I bought the yarn also, and then I wrote down what I was going to do. So I knew if you buy this yarn, you have to do these projects basically. So I've done 2 of those projects. I had four that I bought yarn for, which I should have brought here to show off, but I didn't. One is like a vest, like a winter vest, and that one took forever. And then the other one, I've done 3 actually. The other one's like a boho long vest, like a hippie vest.
Yeah,
which I haven't. I made it in like a coral color, so it's a bright, peachy, long thing, and I just feel really 70s wearing it. Like I feel like a Brady Bunch mom or something. So I'm just not and I'm okay with that feeling, but I'm just not quite I haven't quite found the right outfit yet.
Okay.
To rock the Brady Bunch mom look.
Yeah.
And then one that I still need to block, I've been procrastinating on blocking, is the one that I've talked about in chat lately, which is the pineapple lace vest. So that one's done. The ends are woven. I just need to block it, and then I have to sew up the sides. But that one's nearly done. It's just so big that blocking it, I'm like, I have to lay it out on my son's bed and like, or like the floor, and then put a fan over it. Just, it's hard to block like a big garment. So
That's what I was gonna ask. Like, what is your process for blocking?
yeah,
Do you wet block? Is it only based on the yarn? Like, how do you block?
It's kind of based on the yarn. So anything with lace for sure, like a more aggressive blocking is a little better. So yeah, for that one, what I'm gonna do is dunk it into some kind of, probably like a soup pot in my kitchen, because I don't have any like dedicated crochet blocking buckets or anything like that. So I'll probably just submerge it in water, let it get wet for a minute or two, and then take it out, kind of wring it out, but you don't want to pull it when you're wringing it. So you kind of just like pat it a little bit dry, and then I lay out a towel, and then I roll it up in the towel to really dry it out. And then after that, I put it on a broken down cardboard box. I do have blocking pads, but I find that the cardboard box is just like more convenient than like setting up a bunch of little puzzle piece blocks. So I do that, and then I just pin the points that need to be, like, if there's anything that needs to be stretched, I'll pin it out. Otherwise, I'll just kind of stretch it out. And then I put the fan on it for a day. Flip it, keep the fan on it. That's for like a heavy, big garment. Little things, you don't need to put a fan up or anything like that. And also, I live in Oregon, and it rains here all the time, so it's like humid,
moisture in the air.
Yeah, so it just, you need a little help with it. Yep, that's what I do.
Okay, that's so cool. Now, not to completely change subjects, but I have seen this request so much.
Yeah, this haven't you lately, huh?
It's a real trend. Everybody is like, we need a toolbox. We need a toolbox. So, Pam, we need a toolbox. Crystal, we need a toolbox. I don't know what it looks like, but I think that would be so cool.
In my imagination, it's like a caboodle, like those 80s girls tackle boxes, the ones that you use for your makeup, kind of.
Yes.
Maybe not. I don't know. Yeah, I'll pass it along.
Or something, but I totally agree. We definitely need a toolbox, and we need, when we do it, we need to make sure it fits these and it fits the streamlines.
It fits them which direction? Like, would you put them like not upright, right? That would be
no. I think I would want them to lay down.
Yeah,
I would want them to lay down.
How many hooks would it need to fit? Like a set? Like
yes.
Yeah.
It would need to be a set,
and then like some sections for maybe stitch markers and a little scissors, maybe.
Yes.
That would be fun.
Yeah, and it needs to have some depth at the bottom. Like, even if I, like, wanted to put, I don't know, my venture roll or something in the bottom.
Oh, yeah.
We could put that in there because that's a part of the tools, right?
That would be cool.
Yeah. And not wooden. Like, I wouldn't want it to be.
No, probably not even metal, because that seems like
too heavy.
And like clattery with the, so maybe plastic, I guess, or cardboard.
Yeah.
Not very sturdy.
No, I would do plastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would want it to be plastic.
Does plastic fit with the furls vibe though?
No.
Like, I know. So
it would have to be like I don't know, like
I mean, if it was padded inside or like velvet inside, like a jewelry box, basically, then wood would be okay, maybe, if it wasn't heavy.
Yeah, as long as it's not super heavy, because these things can get weighty.
I mean, it wouldn't get that. It wouldn't be like a toolbox, because tools are even heavier than furls hooks.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a good idea. I'm trying to look at the chat to see if anyone else has some good. There's some feedback here about what.
Jackie Bones said metal with foam inserts.
Trays in it. Styles Plenty's asking how many hooks in a set. It depends on the hook. Some hooks have like 6, some have up to 12, I think. I don't know if we ever have more than 12, do we?
I don't think so.
Rarely, yeah.
Let me see.
But yeah, it varies. Resin and wood. Ooh, that would be neat.
Let me see. Let's see. What is a metal?
I'm trying to think like how it would look if you. Well, I guess if you made it like 2 hooks wide at least, then you could have like 2 sets of maybe enough trays for 2 hooks back to back.
Yeah.
That would work maybe. But if it had inserts, I don't know. Yeah, it's kind of a mental, like a logic puzzle.
Yeah. So for the streamline metal, it's 12 hooks in a set. A full set is 12 hooks. But I think this is a great idea.
I have something to change the subject to.
Okay, what's that?
So yesterday I learned that there's a secret message embedded in one of the furls messages. So if you find the Christmas message from the CEO,
I'm gonna pull it up.
Okay, it's either in the email from Christmas Eve or the Christmas post on Instagram. There's a secret message embedded. None of us knew, and we just heard it yesterday, and our minds were all blown. So that's something for people to go look at and figure out. I said in our meeting when we learned it, I was like, my girls in the chat of the live stream they're gonna figure this out, because I know that they will. I believe in all of you. So
So is it words or is it the image?
Is all I can say this week. This is the only clue I can give, because I want to see if anyone figures it out. So that's all I'm going to say, is there is a secret message.
Okay, so I'm going to post the email message that Harrison sent so that y'all can see it in the comment section. And hopefully it goes through.
Oh, there it is. I see it.
So
yeah, you're going to I recommend, so the post on our Instagram has Elf on a Shelf on it, so that way you can like easily tell which post it is, because we do have a lot of Instagram posts. But that one, it's probably on Facebook too. It's on Facebook also.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I posted that on Christmas Eve, maybe Christmas Day, probably. I'm not sure. But anyway, it's the one with the Elf on the Shelf. So check that out. See if
the
you can
way
figure it
I
out.
read this thing y'all, I don't know what it is. They didn't tell me. So it's an insight, like over there.
No, I just want to see if anyone can figure it out. So but it has a clue about an upcoming product. So
oh my goodness. A clue about an upcoming product.
Yeah, we have some exciting things coming up. I don't think I can say anything about any of them. I can say next week we have a new resin hook, which I know some of you already know, because I saw you post about it in one of our groups. Because I put it on the restock and new releases page in black and white. And actually, I didn't put a picture of the real hook, so don't look at that photo trying to analyze to see what color it is, because I didn't put the right one. I just put a black and white resin. So we have a new hook next week, so that's going to be exciting. And then some more stuff coming up after that. That's new.
Always new things happening here at Furls, and that's so awesome. So a new resin hook is coming. A surprise is coming. We got hints and stuff inside of emails and Instagram and Facebook posts. It's just so exciting. Always so exciting. Brand new hook released today, which is absolutely gorge. Love it, love it, love it.
Yeah, these ones are so pretty. And also, if you've never tried an alpha, I know that they're kind of spendy. They are made in the USA, handmade in the USA. So that's really cool. Something that isn't done that much these days. They're also like really smooth, like very, very smooth. And they're also a little bit shorter than our metal hooks. Let me see if I can find one of those.
I got one.
Yeah, they're a little shorter. So like I like them for that reason, because I like a little bit of a shorter hook. So because the way I crochet, I kind of use the end of the hook a little bit to like maneuver. So for me, they're like more comfortable.
Yeah, they're definitely beautiful. And I told Pam that I was going to start using my alpha hooks more, because I'm scared that I'm going to break them. I don't want to break them. But they are just beautiful hooks. They really are.
Yeah,
Super
I mean,
smooth.
So one thing
and nice to hold.
Yeah. As long as you have to not crochet too tightly, obviously.
Right.
But that's like super tight. Or like if you're doing amigurumi, maybe use your metal hook, because it's a little more stiff.
Yeah.
If you want a really tight stitch. But as long as you're not using giant blanket yarn with a hook that's not made for that, you should be okay.
I agree. It's just so pretty. And the stitch definition It's beautiful.
Oh, there was a question last week for you that you didn't see in the chat. Someone was asking you if you know where to buy yarn in New York City. I believe it was New York City, not Michael's. That was not Michael's.
So there are a few indie yarn shops in the city. I don't know them off the top of my head. Preface it by saying they definitely lean toward the knitters. We all know that when we go to these little yarn shops, they lean toward knitters. But there's one, oh man, now you're gonna have to talk about something, Heather, and let me see if I can find them because I know you had a list.
Well, I want to know from everyone in the comments, what are you working on this week? I feel like we talk about like what new Furls products do we need every week, and we can't make them as fast as we can talk about them. It does take like a minimum of 6 months for a new product, if not more than that, because we have to be like, oh, we have this idea. Can you show us what this would look like? And then they send it to us, and then we look at it, and then we approve it. Like it's not fast. It's never a fast project. So we hear everything that people say, but we can't jump on it immediately. And also already we have other plans, and we're a smaller business, so we still have to like decide what to do with our money. We can't, there's no way the sky's the limit with every idea, but we like to hear things, and we do like to hear them over and over. But anyway, okay, what are people working on? They're working on, Jessica Ragland's working on a ruffle hat, and Danielle Paget is working on an elephant blanket, 4 hoodies, a cat stuffy, and Valentine's.
Oh my.
A community blanket. Renee is working on a community blanket donation project. That's really cool, with Yarn Over Hook Social, which I think we just got in touch with Yarn Over Hook Social. Maybe they might. Yes. Is that the ones who we might be inviting onto the stream?
Yes. I just saw. Yeah, I was checking out their page, and I'm like, oh, I like them. So yeah, hopefully.
On Facebook, Lynette is saying Pearl Soho is a yarn store in New York.
Yes, and the other one that I went to personally is Nitty City. That's on 79th Street in Manhattan. There's one called Cook's Art and Crafts on Myrtle Avenue in Brooklyn. Ann and Company Needlepoint and Knitting is on 2nd Avenue. But you can definitely do a Google search. But Nitty City, I've personally been to. It's a very cute shop. Definitely, not mass market kind of situation. It looks like they have
a local yarn store,
like a little local yarn store, hand-dyed yarn, that kind of thing. So yeah.
Where do you buy your yarn, Deveter?
I'm a mass market girly.
Nice. Is it because you have to see it and be inspired?
Yeah.
I used to not know anything about yarn. I just like bought whatever I thought was cool. And then when I started working at We Crochet, I learned about yarn because they make yarn. And so I was able to try every fiber, every weight, and kind of learn a lot more about the fibers. So I pretty much buy online because all we have is Michael's. Well, in Portland, we do have some local yarn stores, so I will say that. But I'm on a budget, so
yeah, it's so expensive. But you know what was crazy though? The other day, I was just in Wally World in Walmart and just went down the yarn line just to see what they had. They're selling Red Heart yarn for like $8 and change.
It's got to be the tariff. Yeah.
$8 and change.
I thrift yarn too, but I'm on a yarn diet. I mean, yarn budget diet because I have a lot of yarn, and like I said, I already bought those yarns for those projects, and I have like the shiny, pretty syndrome that I think a lot of us have. And you see a new yarn, and you're like, oh, I'm going to make something out of that, but it takes 6 weeks, right, to make the thing if you're spending all your evenings working on it.
Yeah.
So you really have to be realistic with, can I do this? Will I do this? That's why I was saying I write down, like I had to plan my project, like plan the yarn so that I knew exactly what I was doing with the yarn that I was buying.
I think that's so smart because we do see this yarn and we're like, oh my gosh, it's so pretty. I want it. I'm going to make something with it. I don't know what I'm going to make with it, but I want it. And then you get it. you finally figure out what you want to make with it, but then you don't have enough of it. So you're like, oh, I
Yeah.
can't make this
I
now,
usually buy like one skein of like a pretty Malabrigo yarn or
Like,
something that's like hand dyed.
yeah,
I'll be like, oh, that's pretty. I can
yeah,
only afford one. And then
yeah.
what am I going to do with the
What
one?
am I going to do with one
I'm going to
skein?
make a
Like,
scarf.
There you go.
See, now I have something to do with all my one skeins. Although if they're itchy, I won't wear them. So there's that.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. So yeah, we're all in the same place. We're all collectors of yarn and patterns and hooks and notions. And like, do I really need this? No, but I want it.
I know how many patterns have I bought? And then I'm like, I just need the perfect pattern for this yarn. But don't I already have all these patterns? Yes, I do.
Yeah. Yep. Ooh, why are we congratulating Seabuck? What did we do? I want to know. We missed something. What did we miss? They're doing something awesome and everybody's congratulating. Somebody put it back in here so I can see it.
I'm scrolling up, but I'm not seeing it.
Me too.
People are asking about the Christmas post. It is the one with the elf on the shelf picture, with the elf on the shelf with the ebony and maple striped hook. And I believe it was Christmas Eve, or it could have been Christmas Day.
I know the email went out on Christmas Eve.
It did, yeah. So I feel like I might have put the social post on Christmas Day, but also we don't. Never mind. Organize crafty.
Oh, they just paid their car off. Congrats!
Oh, wow,
that's major.
That's amazing.
That is major. Congratulations.
Got some pattern testing happening here. Dove prayer cloths Franny's making.
Franny misses Wander yarn.
Oh yeah, yep. Wander.
Me
I think
too.
we've talked about this before, but Wander, it just takes up a lot of space in the warehouse, and it takes up space that we could use for more hooks. So it's like, do you want more hooks or do you want Wander?
Right.
Wander was a really nice, pretty yarn, though.
It was. Somebody was talking about yarn chicken, and I initially was going to make that sweater that I had made with this Wander yarn. And I ran out of it. I don't have any more.
Oh, that happened with my my pineapple stitch vest. I was like at the bottom of one of the last side, and I was like, I don't have enough yarn, so I just unraveled the back, and the other side I unraveled like this much of both of them so I could make it all match.
Yeah. And like, okay, we got to pick a different yarn. Yeah,
so it worked.
And I tried with this one, and I'm like, I don't love it. So
yeah,
it's just sitting here looking at me. I'm gonna take it out one day.
I have a box of a big box of projects upstairs in the like storage area. That's like current crochet projects from 5 years ago. But it's like I had everything in like a Ziploc bag, like Ziploc bags all together, different projects. Which is great. Good job past me organizing that, but I don't even know what's in there now, or if I would want to make any of it. Maybe I'll get it down. I'll get the box down, and I'll come back on the live, and I'll just unbox whatever it is. Here.
I love it. I think that's a great idea, and then you'll find yarn that you're like, oh my god, I love this yarn. Let me take this out, and I'm gonna
probably find some old hooks too. Probably not frills hooks, but I'll probably. Because I usually keep the hook with the project too, so I'm just like losing hooks into the vortex of old stuff.
Okay, they still have questions. So is the message regarding the emotional value of handmade gifts from the heart?
Yes.
It's
a long one. It's a long message.
I love the idea.
That's not the secret message. If you're asking if that's a secret message, no, it is not. You will know what it is. When you figure it out, you'll know what it is. You will know. It's like Survivor. You're like, oh, that is what the secret message is. You'll know.
I have to go back myself and try and find it and see if I can guess the riddle. I'm not really good with riddles, but
where are our code crackers? I know there's some, and I know there's some.
So yeah, you definitely are gonna have to come back on and do a whip unboxing. I love that term. I thought that was cool. It might inspire others to do the same, like to go back to that. I had mine in a bag. Like I just
wish I could crochet faster. I have so many things I want to make, but it just takes a while. Although all the lace things I've been making, yes, it's intricate, but it goes a lot faster because there's so many more holes in it, right? So like it just grows a lot faster and goes by quicker. I think the pineapple lace vest, it's like a long one too. It goes down to like mid-thigh.
Oh, wow.
It only took me like 8 days to crochet the whole thing. So, and that's just obviously working evenings or maybe like during the day on weekends. But yeah, it was. So lace is where it's at, y'all. This
Lace is
only
where
took like
it's,
an hour, maybe two. It's not
yeah,
really lace, but it just,
the mesh, the
it's
holes
also
in
like
it.
drapey. I just like how drapey it is. I think that's something in crochet that we could take from knitting is like figuring out drape a little bit better on some projects.
I agree. I agree 100%. Is it a Black History themed hook? That's
That
what
would be
popped in my
cool.
brain when I read
What
the
would we do
heritage.
with that?
That would be cool.
Yeah.
That would be cool. Yeah, I like to put my onyx and my red and my pistachio together, and that's my Black History hooks.
Did you know that? Did you know that George Washington Carver was a crocheter?
I did not know that.
I love him. He's like one of my heroes. So I like have read all the information I can about him. But yeah, he was a crocheter. He made doilies. So
Wow.
cool.
I did not know that. I'm going to have to look that up. That's cool. Learn something new every day when you hang out with the Furls girls.
That's right.
Anything else you want to share with the folks?
I think I shared everything that I could share. I don't have any other hot gossip that I can give any information about. Let me think.
Okay.
I wasn't prepared for that question. I should have been. I should have known. But I can't think of anything. So no.
That's fine. So just a reminder, everybody, please sign up for the giveaway. We're giving away 3 raspberry hooks and a laurel hook tray. I love my hook trays. Do you have hook trays everywhere too?
I have a couple. I gave some of them to our photographer. I'm gonna put the giveaway link in the. But yeah, I have a couple. Also, my son. My office is in my youngest son's bedroom, so. When I'm not using my work computer, he is using it. So like he fidgets with stuff. So sometimes like my hooks will be like spread around the desk or,
How old is your youngest?
He's almost 12.
Okay.
Yeah. So he'll mess with some of my stuff. But
yeah.
A little better now. A little worse when he was slightly younger. He doesn't even know he's doing it. Like he doesn't even realize he's like fidgeting with stuff. So
yeah, my husband does that when he comes into my office. I come back and I'm like, who is in my office? I know somebody was here. Somebody was here touching things. Like I'll come in and yarn will be wrapped around a hook. I'm like, sir, what were you doing while you were on the phone? Get out.
That's like when I was a teenager, my sister would be like, how did you know I borrowed your sweater? And I'd be like, because you hung it up wrong. Like you put it backwards in the closet, and she just like throws her stuff all over the ground and stuff. So I was like, I know you mess with my stuff. I have a system.
Like I know where I put my things, and it's chaotic. My desk looks insane right now. If I showed you guys my desk, I'll be like, Mrs Deveter, what you got going on? It's crazy, but I know where everything is. Like I know that I put this pink jar right here.
Chaos.
Don't move it. Organized.
That's partially why I don't like coming on lives, because I'm like, my bedroom looks like a 12-year-old's like my background's like a 12-year-old's bedroom. So I know that nobody cares, but it's still that little voice inside that's like, it doesn't look as good as Pam's background.
Everybody else's.
Yeah,
I feel you. I think most of us deal with that. Like we stop ourselves from doing things for fear of what someone else might think. And I think that hurts us, right?
I agree. I totally agree.
Yeah. I came into 2026 like this is the just do it year. Like if you feel like you want to try something, just do it. Don't let anything stop you from doing what you think. Like older Joe saw me. I went live on TikTok a couple of weeks ago, and I was just like, I don't know why I'm doing this, but I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to do it because it's here. I have the ability to do it. Just do it. What's it going to hurt?
I started doing that last fall when people would invite me to things. I'd just be like, yep, I'm doing it. I'm just going to say yes.
Yes.
Not to everything. Obviously, you can't say yes to everything, but I was just like, I can't sit in my house and be like, I don't have any friends. I'm bored and lonely. But then like you have an opportunity and you don't take it. So I've just been like, okay, even if I'm like, I'm not feeling it or whatever, I'm just going to try to go to these things. And it really did like make a huge difference in my mental health. Yeah.
Yes, it helps so much. I find, like I said, like you said, saying no all the time is not good for you. Sometimes you do have to say yes. Sometimes you do have to step out of your comfort zone. Tunisian crochet is not comfortable to me because the mechanics of it and trying to figure out where I'm putting my hook. But the reason why I'm like, I'm just going to say yes to this is because it's something new. It gives me an opportunity to try something new, to experience something new. And what's it going to hurt? You know what I mean?
That feeling of frustration or like unsureness that you get when you try something new, that's the literal feeling of learning. So like, it's uncomfortable because you don't know what you're doing and you have to learn. And the only way to learn is to try. I don't know. I think we're in an era right now. I think maybe COVID kind of kicked us into the era of just like, I'm doing my own thing. I'm at home. I'm like, I have my algorithm that feeds me what I want. And I'm just like getting fed everything that I want all the time. And we forget that like life isn't like that. And to be part of a community, you can't be fed what you want all the time. You have to like give and take. Get some feedback that you may not enjoy, or like hang out with someone who has an awkward who might be a great person, but also maybe there's one thing about them that is annoying to you. But that's part of community, is like there's a place for all of us. Even if I annoy you, I'm still part of the group. Or I don't know. I see some of my kids are like at home a lot and they don't want to get out and try things, and you're just like, you have to get out. You have to be like, I'm anxious, but I'm going to go out of the house and face my anxiety and overcome it, and maybe something fun will happen on the other side of that.
And that's the part. Maybe something fun will happen. Maybe I'll meet somebody new. Maybe I'll experience something new. So I agree with you on that. My oldest son is 21 and he works, he goes, and does his thing, and he's like a clock. He's 5:45, he leaves the house. 2:37, he's calling me to say he's on.
I have a son like this.
Do you? He calls me to say he's on his way home. He gets home. He goes, like, he's very regimented. Everything is at a specific time, blah, blah, blah. So he told me the other day, the military, the recruiters, they called me, and I was like, well, do you want to go to the military? He's like, no. I'm like, so why are you going to this meeting? He was like, well, I might learn something new. And in my mind, I'm like, well, you're not going to the military. So why are you going to this meeting to learn something new? Blah, blah, blah. And so yesterday, I was talking to him about it, and he was telling me, this is how I'm going to go, and I'm going to go this direction, blah, 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 blah. And I was trying to talk him out of going to it. But one thing about this son of mine, he is very like determined. If he says he's going to do something, he's going to do it. If he says he's not doing something, he's not going to do it.
So he's not going to get brainwashed or tricked into it.
So he's already decided, I'm going to go to the meeting, but I know this is not what I want to do. But I'm going to go and I'm going to listen. I'm like, you know what? Go ahead. So it's interesting, knowing when to pull back as a parent, knowing when to mind your business.
So true. Especially when they get older, you're just like, all right, I don't have to, like, I even have to do that with my partner, where I'm like, I cut the onions this way. Like, why are you not cutting the onions the way I cut them? But like, that doesn't matter. Like, some things matter and some things don't. And you just, as an adult, like, everyone does their life the way that they do it, and you have to let them do that.
You have to let them do that. It's so, oh man, life, man, is something else. Life is something.
That's so funny. You have a son who's that regimented. I do too. My son, every day at like 7, so probably the same time your son calls you, he comes in and he's like, I'm having my cup of tea of the day. And he has like a system for, he got a bunch of tea for Christmas, so he has like a random picker that picks the tea he's going to drink. So he drinks tea every day.
Okay.
At the exact time.
There's something to be said about people like that, though. Like this son, I know I can depend on him. Like he's not flighty. Another thing. So we are in the house with their great grandmother, my husband's grandmother, who is 101 years old. If
Oh
you
yeah,
follow
I've
me on
seen
social,
videos.
you've
Yep.
seen grandma. Every night at 9:30 on the dot, he comes downstairs to give her her ice cream. Every
Aww.
9:30 on the dot. When he wasn't working, every afternoon at 5 p.m., he made sure she had her dinner. Like he is that kind
That's
of
nice.
guy.
Yeah. That's
And so I'm like, wherever you go, wherever you do, you'll be successful because people know they can depend on you to be where you say you're going to be. You know,
that
that's a
is true.
great, because I'm just like, oh, what am I doing? Oh, okay, 11 o'clock. I need to be.
I know we need all kinds of people in our city, right? We need everybody. That's why we all exist, because we're all an important part of a group.
Yep.
There's no person who's doesn't
Nope.
have an important part to play,
Yep.
even if it seems like they don't. So yeah.
Everybody has a part and everybody is important. So
Yeah.
I think that's a great way to end the
I
live.
think so too. Thanks everyone for joining us.
Thank you for hanging out, people.
Yeah, it was fun.
Love to see all of you guys. And remember, beautiful new hook release today. We got some new stuff coming, so make sure that you are signed up for emails and SMS and all the things so that you know what's happening with referrals. You don't want to miss out. You never know, that toolbox might just show up one day and you're like, hey, I was one of the people who posted about it, right? Yeah.
So. Also, I just say in person, everyone knows this because actually I don't know if you do. I'm in the chat every Friday and I love hanging out with everybody who's in the chat. I appreciate this community a lot, and it's so fun to see everyone every Friday. And yeah, it's just y'all are the ones who show up at 8 a.m. or 7. What time is it? 10 a.m. Central on the dot on Fridays to chat, and that is important, and that's a real thing. We're all here together at that time, so that's really cool.
Yeah. I love that they come early and are already talking in the chat. I'm just like, y'all are just, like you said, it's community.
Yeah.
It's community, and community is so important. So thank you all for being a part of the Furls community. We love and appreciate you all and wish you a wonderful, wonderful weekend.
Thanks, everyone.
Have a good one. Bye.